Has approved reducing the property tax exemption for not-for-profit organizations. It means some belt tightening for the majority of groups, though there is a glimmer of hope.
If everything had gone according to plan, Exploration Place would not have to worry about nearly $97,000 in property taxes. But Council has approved reducing the former 100% property tax exemption to 97%.
I've never had a funder roll me back for 1 year only and then come back to the table at 100% the following year. So I have to assume that 97% is the start, and it could get worse from there. I've been with the museum 19 years and we've never paid taxes. So this has really come completely out of the blue.
However, there were several councillors who were uncomfortable with introducing a tax on the city's 100+ not-for-profit groups. Instead, what Council did was create a discussion around the possibility of one-time grants to make up the difference.
I'm not a fan of that. I think we need to give clear messaging to people of what they can expect now as opposed to providing some sort of expectation that perhaps there's a way to salvage the remaining funds come the new year.
With the tax coming out of the blue recently means the museum's next board meeting will take on a new twist, but it's not as much of a hardship as it will be for some others.
It's always going to create hardship because we run right to the wire every year, but I can find $3,000. I'll trim a little bit here and a little bit there, and we'll find a way to make that work. $97,000 I definitely can't find, but $3,000 isn't going to be the end of the world for an organization our size.
But the Finance Committee knows it will be back in the same position this time next year if the same number of eligible organizations apply. It could mean reinventing the permissive tax bylaw altogether.
So the question is, do we continue to grow the amount of money that we're granting or not collecting from property tax for nonprofits as that community continues to grow, or do we find some better way to manage it? And that's a difficult choice before Council now that we now need to review and look at what we want to do moving forward.
It means not-for-profit organizations will now have to wait until February to learn their monetary fate. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.